All right, welcome back to Bojanowski Outdoors. Thanks for tuning in again. We appreciate first. We've gotten about 15 new subscribers, so if you're one of those, thank you very much. Today's content, we're actually gonna work on a pad that I talked about in one of my previous videos. We're putting in a mini split, one of the Mr. Cool mini splits, and so we're gonna do a 2 foot by 4 foot pad. Basically right here, well, I guess here, I gotta dig out the spot for it and then put that down, and then we're gonna use the Mud Mixer Pro that we just got about a month ago or so. This thing is sweet, especially for DIY folks. Man, this thing is slick. I've done 2 pours with it so far. The one that you can kind of check out now is we did a little stepping pad. It's a 2 foot by 3 foot little pad. I'm no concrete expert, but it turned out really good. Needed to step off of the back deck, so thing is just freaking awesome. But stay tuned. All right, we're getting ready to build the forms for the mini split. I've got my sidekick Julie and Maya. They're gonna help me with the building the forms tonight. So, and I guess we also got Willow wherever. There you are, Willow.
You want to help Willow?
All right, here we go. All right, there's a finished product. We did a 3 foot by 4 foot form. Maya, what'd you do on that one?
I screwed it in.
Yep. All right. Julie, she was the foreman. She was
I was
supervising.
Yeah.
All right, heading back to do the placement of the form. All right, we're back here. We're gonna set the form. Got a couple things we got to do before that.
Can you check if I'm level-headed first?
Jeez. Basically, we got a slope here we got to deal with, and I made a mistake with regard to the form. I'm gonna take one of the back pieces off, and then we're gonna have to secure it because we're gonna pour concrete all the way to the board there. So basically, it's gonna go right here. So I'm gonna use the skid steer, kind of scoop up a little bit, and then we're gonna set the form. I've got some 304 that I'm gonna put down, and we're gonna compact that, make sure the form is pretty good. So, and then we'll be putting this mesh in, and then I think I'm actually gonna do maybe a couple pieces of rebar right off of the out of the board to coming out in the concrete. Get the concrete drill, hammer drill, and get through that because that's poured concrete on the other side. So, all right, we'll see what happens. All right, so what we're going to do now is we're going to use a level, tap that, and we're going to kind of set up kind of the height that we want, and then we're going to make sure we're level, and then we're going to drop down and figure out where we need to take the scoop out. So
Go down.
Down.
Yep. A little bit more. All right. Right there.
And then we're going to come out here. This is about 4 foot. We need to go back just a little bit because we're got a 3 foot form. So actually measure off the wall.
Okay.
3 foot.
Right here. Okay, hold on. Let me make sure it's level.
Okay.
Yep, you're good.
Okay. Then so that'll be kind of our approximate line here. I'll take a scoop out of there and then we'll backfill that with 304. So let me take that. Gives me a good idea. All right, since we're close to the house, we're gonna have to be careful. So use the hoe and get this off the house. It's real soft though. Yeah, see that? All right.
Ice and fire. You're giving me wind and rain. You're some kind of butterfly. Baby, you give me midnight. You whip up my appetite. Don't leave me here high and dry. Oh.
All right. So I've been suffering from kind of some back issues, so I'm making Mrs. Bojanowski do some of the hard work. So
I think he's just making excuses not to do work.
But we want to make sure we're tamping this down. We took some of the loose soil off, obviously, but we want to take some of this down and then get that tamped down. We're going to put 304 on top of that, but we're just kind of making sure there's a good base here, not soft. So, cool. I think that's probably good. All right, and then basically we'll set our form to probably land somewhere about an inch below this board, or below the metal there. We have some. All right, time to get the Kubota. We'll use this to get the 304.
Well, I don't wanna jinx it, baby, and twist myself at the spine. Don't wanna overthink it, baby. It's just twist your body and mine. Baby, you give me eyes.
And we're gonna push that in against the board. Remembering that we're gonna put a 2x4 down, so there'll be less in the back, more in the front, because we're trying to fill in this gap and slope. Julie's a pretty good sidekick and worker. She's usually my excavation partner. She's a school teacher by trade. That's probably good right there. Let's just, before we get too much knocked out of the front, let's take a level on it. I'm gonna go ahead and tamp what we have down a little bit, get that. We're gonna need a little bit more 304 because the front of that isn't quite there. And then obviously we gotta level this out a little bit better. All right, so we got the form set. We are looking good, level. We got to take the back of the 2x4, this form off. Silly me, I don't know what I was thinking. I want this to be secured to the building so it doesn't go away. But what we're probably going to do, and I'll get it here in a minute, is we're going to probably put rebar in the front, 3 across the front, all the way down, and bury it, because we've got this kind of like fall away. If you look here, see how much it's probably 2 foot. So gotta deal with that. So that'll be coming. All right, so what we're gonna do now is I'm gonna toenail this in the back. All right, go over there. So it doesn't go anywhere. And we've got our height we want. Oops. Such a weird angle. All right, now tape measure. You want to do that over there? Is that good? You got to pull it out. Yeah, I'm at 48 right there. Okay, let's switch sides. Switch sides.
Better if you do it.
Yeah. Okay. There you go. Just gotta make sure we're at 48 still. And right there's good. Good enough. Again, this slab is the only thing. Oh, I just moved it. Let me get it. Yeah, I'm gonna get here. Bring that out to 48 right there. All right. Set that in there. So I think we got it ready. What we're going to do is put rebar in the front, and then I'm going to put some rebar in the back. So we're going to go ahead and cut a little bit of rebar up. cut this. We'll put this in the back. Put this in the back. It's going to go through the bottom board and then into the concrete. So got the concrete drill out here and drill that. So doesn't really matter where. We're just gonna put a couple in. This will at least help secure this thing to the the concrete slab to something. Went through a little bit of the concrete and a little bit of the wood, so we'll throw these in here, kind of lock it in. That way, it's an old knife I was making. And then, where'd those other couple pieces go? All right, so we're gonna basically put two in the front here too. That kind of will lock in onto this material. That way we have something secured in the front and something in the back, and we'll put this under the concrete just underneath. That's probably good. It's not going to be much weight on this thing, it's just that mini split, but that's probably good right there. Yep. All right. Good. All right, we got to cut mesh. This is probably overkill for what we're trying to accomplish here, but you know, the pad's it's a decent sized pad, so you can stay back. And what we'll do is, obviously, as we pour, we'll pull this up so it's in there. I slide that underneath. There we go.
Hold on.
Yep, there we go. Make sure not touching the sides and stuff. And then put a little bit more 304 in the back corner. Make sure we're level. And then we're ready to pour. All right, well, we're running on a daylight today, so we're gonna do the pour tomorrow. But we got the form all done. Feeling pretty good about it. Nice and leveled out. We'll be doing the Mud Mixer Pro tomorrow, so pretty pumped about that. This thing is sweet. But yeah, we're back tomorrow. Finish this thing up.